Tian Xiwei's farewell essay reveals the heart behind her characters. Some actors say goodbye to a drama with a final photo. Tian Xiwei seems to prefer something more personal, a carefully written farewell that allows her characters to live a little longer in the hearts of viewers. Welcome to Sohu Media, where we bring you the latest stories and meaningful moments from the world of Chinese entertainment. Today, we turn our attention to actress Tian Xiwei and the thoughtful farewell she recently wrote for the Genius Girlfriend, a message that has once again sparked discussion among fans. What makes this farewell stand out is not simply its emotional tone, but the way Tian Xiwei looks beneath the surface of her character, Lin Zhixia. Rather than focusing only on the character's intelligence or impressive achievements, she explores the vulnerabilities that make Lin Zhixia feel human. In her reflection, Tian Xiwei points towards psychological struggles such as people-pleasing behavior and avoidant attachment. She also emphasizes an idea that feels surprisingly relevant beyond the drama. Before defeating an inner demon, a person must first recognize it and give it a name. That perspective gives Lin Zhixia more than the image of a brilliant woman chasing success. It presents her as someone who must confront her own fears, habits, and emotional barriers. And perhaps that is why the farewell resonated so strongly with viewers. Genius may attract attention, but vulnerability is often what makes a character unforgettable. Tian Xiwei also captured Lin Zhixia's spirit through a striking observation. Her pure and transparent heart gives her the courage to seize those rare opportunities with complete determination. In other words, her strength does not come from being flawless. It comes from having enough sincerity and courage to act when that crucial moment finally arrives. Interestingly, this is not the first time Tian Xiwei has treated a character's farewell as something personal. Since the beginning of her career, she has repeatedly written messages for the role she portrays, almost as if she were saying goodbye to a close friend rather than simply finishing a production. Her previous farewells have taken very different forms. For Joy of Life, she adopted a more period-inspired writing style. In New Life Begins, her emotional reflection included the line, "Cheng Yi, I could become you," expressing a deep connection with the character. Her farewell for Back from the Brink was even more poetic, using imagery of moonlight over Chang'an and a kitten crossing the high eaves. What makes these messages especially interesting is that they never feel completely identical. Tian Xiwei changes her writing according to the atmosphere of the drama and the personality of each character. Fans have therefore described her posts as something more meaningful than routine promotional material. There is also evidence that writing has been part of Tian Xiwei's life for a long time. Her work was reportedly published in her school magazine when she was still in middle school. That early interest may help explain why her farewell essays often contain vivid images and carefully chosen emotions. Yet perhaps the most appealing quality of her writing is its sincerity. She does not need excessive decoration to make a goodbye emotional. Instead, she focuses on what the character taught her and why that journey mattered. And that raises an interesting question for fans. When an actor says goodbye to a character this sincerely, are we simply watching an ending? Or are we witnessing the final chapter of a relationship between performer and role? Tian Xiwei's farewell to Lin Zhixia suggests that sometimes the most memorable goodbye is not the loudest one. It is the one that quietly proves how deeply the actor understood the person she was portraying. If you enjoyed this story and want more updates, insights, and engaging stories from the world of Chinese entertainment, subscribe to Sohu Media and stay with us for more. Your support helps us continue bringing you stories that go beyond the headlines.